Hello and welcome to Vision Academy. In this video, we are going to study chapter 9 list MCQ questions. Let us begin with question number 1. Which of the following is a valid way to create a list in Python? Option A 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in curly braces. B 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in square brackets. C 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in round braces. D 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in double quotation mark. Here option B is the right answer. Question number 2. Lists in Python are option A static, B immutable, C mutable, D dynamic. Here option C mutable is the right answer. Question number 3. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list 1 is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Print list 1 of 3. Here options are A minus 10, B 4, C minus 6, D 4. Here you can observe list of 3, that is index number 0 consisting of 2, 1 consisting of 4 and 2 consisting of 6, and here 3 consisting of 8. Here they have asked index number 3 whose value is 8, hence option D 8 is the right answer. Question number 4. How are elements of a list separated? Option A, comma, B, semicolon, C, colon, D, space. Here the right answer is option A, comma. Question number 5. Which data type can a list contain? Option A, only strings, B, only integers, C, mixed data types, D, only floats. Here option C, mixed data types. Question number 6. What does the plus operator do when applied to two lists? Option A multiplies them, B concatenates them, C subtracts one from the other, D divides one by the other. Here option B concatenates them is the right answer. Question number 7. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list 1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, list 2 is equal to 4, 5, 6, print list 1 plus list 2. Here options are A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, B 5, 7, 9, C 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, option D 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Here option A is the right answer because here we have used plus operator which is acting as a concatenation of these two lists together. Here the first list consisting of 1, 2, 3 and the second list consisting of 4, 5, 6. So here 4, 5, 6 will be joined at the end of 1, 2, 3. Hence option A is the right answer. Question number 8. Which operator is used for list repetition? Option A plus, B multiplication, C subtraction, D integer division. Here option B multiplication is the right answer. Question number 9. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list 1 is equal to hello, print list 1 into 3. Option A hello into 3, B hello comma hello, C hello hello hello, D hello comma hello. So here you can observe whenever we multiply any number with the list, then it is going to repeat the same element present in the list those many times. Here 3 times given, option D is the right answer. Question number 10. Which of the following checks if an element is in a list? Option A in, B out, C exists, D includes. Here option A in is the right answer. Question number 11. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list 1 is equal to red, green, blue, yellow. Print list 1, 1 is to 3. Here in a string slicing, so first it must start with index number 1 and it must stop at index number 3, which is exclusive. Here it must begin with index number 1, index number 2, and it has to stop. Only these two index number color should display. Okay, let us check out the options given. A green yellow, B red green, C green blue, D blue yellow. Here you can observe Index number of red is 0, green is 1, blue is 2, and yellow is 3. Here we have to consider only these two, that is green and blue. Here you can observe option C consisting of green and blue. Hence option C is the right answer. Question number 12. How do you access the last element of a list? Option A, list 1 of 0. B, list 1 of -1. C, list 1 of len list 1. Option D, list 1 of -0. Here, option B, list 1 of -1 gives us the last element of the list. Question number 13. What does the slicing operation list 1 2 is to 5 return? Python code list 1 is equal to red, green, blue, yellow, black. Here options are A, blue, yellow, B, green, blue, yellow, C, red, green, blue, D, blue, yellow, black. Here you can observe it must begin with 2, that is start is 2 and stop at 5, that is exclusive. Exclusive means it has to start from index number 2, 3 and it must stop at 4. You can observe here index number 0 consisting of red and green whose index number is 1, next blue is 2, yellow is 3, black is 4. So we need to consider only 2, 3, 4, that is blue, yellow, black. Here you can observe blue, yellow, black is present in option D, hence it is the right answer. Question number 14. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list 1 is equal to red, green, blue, yellow. Print list 1 of is to 2. Option A, red, blue. B, red, yellow. C, green, yellow. D, blue, yellow. Here you can observe when you see a syntax in slicing, we will write here list 1 of n is to m is to k. Here n represent start and m represent stop and k represent step. Here they have not mentioned start and stop, and then you can observe here only step 2 is given. You can observe we have to start from index number 0 and it has to jump alternatively. So here index number 0, 1, 2 and 3 respectively. So it has to start from 0. So it has to stop till the end of the given list, but it has to jump every time 2 steps. So here first red will be printed, it is going to jump, means green will be skipped off, then blue will be printed, then it is going to jump to the next color, but we don't have any other color over here, hence red, blue will be displayed, hence option A is the right answer. Question number 15. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list 1 is equal to red, green, blue, yellow. Print list 1 is to -1. Here options are A, red, green, blue, yellow. B, yellow, blue, green, red. C, yellow, green, red, blue. D, blue, red, yellow, green. Here you can observe in the slicing, here start and stop is not mentioned, only step is given. Step is the 2, it is -1. So it is going to take the rightmost element first and then continues up to the leftmost element. Here first yellow will be printed, next blue will be printed, next green and then red. Here you can observe here we have got yellow, blue, green, red. So which is present in option B, hence option B is the right answer. Question number 16. What does the append method do? Option A, inserts an element at a specified position. B, removes an element from the list. C, adds an element at the end of the list. D, extends the list with another list. Here option C, adds an element at the end of the list is the right answer. Question number 17. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list 1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, list 1 dot append 4, print list 1. Option A 1, 2, 3, 4, B 4, 1, 2, 3, C 1, 2, 3, D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here append method is used to make the element append or join at the end of the given list. So hence it is going to form 1, 2, 3, 4 Hence, option A is the right answer. Question number 18. What does the extend method do? Option A adds an element at the end of the list. B extends the list with another list. C removes an element from the list. D inserts an element at the specified position. Here, option B extends the list with another list is the right answer. Question number 19. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list 1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. List 2 is equal to 4, 5. List 1 dot extend list 2. Print list 1. Here options are A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B 1, 2, 3. C 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you can observe option D 1, 2, 3 consisting of 1, 2, 3 is present in list 1 and list 2 will extend list 1 with these two elements. Hence, option D is the right answer. Question number 20. What does the insert method do? Option A removes an element from the list. B adds an element at the end of the list. C inserts an element at the specified position. D extends the list with another list. Here, option C inserts an element at a specified position is the right answer. Question number 21. Which loop is used to traverse through a list in Python? Option A for loop, B while loop, C do while loop, D both for and while loop. Here option D both for and while loop are used to traverse through the list in a Python. Question number 22. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list 1 is equal to red, green, blue. For item in list 1, print item. Option A red backward slash n, green backward slash n, blue. B red, green, blue. C red, green, blue in a square bracket. D red backward slash n, blue backward slash n, green. Here option A is the right answer. Question number 23. How can you access each element of a list using its index? Option A using only len. B using range and len. C using only range. D using a direct for loop. Option B using range and len is the right answer. Question number 24. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list 1 is equal to red, green, blue. For I in range len of list 1. Print list 1 of I. Here options are red, green, blue. B red, green, blue. C red backward slash n, green backward slash n, blue. D red backward slash n, blue backward slash n, green. Here you can observe, so till the length of the list 1 it is going to iterate through using this for loop and it is going to print all of these elements present in the given list. Hence option C is the right answer. Question number 25. How does a while loop traverse through a list? Option A directly accessing elements. B by using an index counter. C using the range function. D using list comprehensions. Here option B by using an index counter is the right answer. Question number 26. What does the remove method do? Option A removes an element at a specified position. B removes all occurrences of a specified value. C removes the first occurrence of a specified value. D removes the last element of the list. Here option C removes the first occurrence of a specified value is the right answer. Question number 27. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list 1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. List 1 dot remove 3. Print list 1. So here options are A 1, 2, 4, 3. B 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Option C 1, 2, 3, 4. D 1, 2, 4. So here remove method is going to remove this element 3 at its first occurrence. Here you can observe 1 will be printed, 2 will be printed. The first occurrence of 3 will not be printed, and here it is going to print 4 and 3. So it is going to print 1, 2, 4, 3. Here it is present at option A. Hence option A is the right answer. Question number 28. What does the pop method do? Option A, removes and returns an element at a specified position. B, removes and returns the first element. C, removes and returns the last element. D, removes and returns all elements. Here, option C, removes and returns the last element is the right answer. Question number 29. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Print list1 dot pop. So here options are A 4, B 1, C 2, D 3. So whenever we use a pop method, it is going to remove the last or topmost element. Hence, in this case, 4 will be popped out. Only 1, 2, 3 remains. So here option A 4 is the right answer. Question number 30. What does the clear method do? Option A, removes the first element from the list. B, removes all the elements from the list. C, removes the last element from the list. D, removes a specified element from the list. Here, option B, removes all the elements from the list is the right answer. Question number 31. What does the len function return? Option A, the length of the shortest element. B, the length of the longest element. C, the number of elements in the list. D, the sum of all the elements. Here, option C, the number of elements in the list is the right answer. Question number 32. What does the sum function return when applied to a list of numbers? Option A, the sum of all elements. B, the product of all elements. C, the average of all elements. D, the maximum value of all elements. So here option A, the sum of all elements is the right answer. Question number 33. How do you find the maximum value in a list? A, using the sorted function. B, using the min function. C, using the sum function. D, using the max function. Here option D, using the max function is the right answer. Question number 34. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Print max of list 1. Here option A is 1, B 4, C 2, D 3. Here among these 4 elements, 4 is the maximum. Hence option B 4 is the right answer. Question number 35. How do you find the minimum value in a list? Option A, using the sum function. B, using the max function. C, using the min function. D, using the sorted function. Here option C, using the min function is the right answer. Question number 36. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Print minimum of list 1. Here option A is 2, B is 4, C is 1, D is 3. Among these 4 elements, the minimum element value is 1. Hence option C 1 is the right answer. Question number 37. How do you sort a list in ascending order? Option A, using the append method. B, using the sorted function. C, using the reverse method. D, using the sort method. Here option D, using the sort method is the right answer. Question number 38. What will be the output of the following code? Python code list1 is equal to 4, 3, 2, 1. List1 dot sort. Print list1. Here options are option A 1, 2, 3, 4. B 4, 3, 2, 1. C 4, 1, 2, 3. D 1, 4, 3, 2. Here we have used the built-in method called sort, and here it is given in a decreasing order. So it is going to make all these elements in increasing order, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Hence option A consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hence it is the right answer. Question number 39. How do you sort a list in descending order? Option A, using the reverse method. B, using the sorted function. C, using the sort method with reverse is equal to true. D, using the append method. Here option C, using the sort method with reverse is equal to true, is the right answer. Question number 40. What will be the output of the following code? Python code, list1 is equal to 1234, list1 dot sort reverse is equal to true. Print list1. Option A 1432, option B 1234, option C 4123, option D 4321. Here you can observe the list consisting of all the elements in increasing order, and after using the sort method reverse is equal to true, so it is going to make all these elements to print in decreasing order, that is 4 3 2 1. Here you can observe option D 4 3 2 1, hence it is the right answer. Question number 41. How can you create a 2D list in Python? Option A, using nested lists, B, using a single list, C, using tuples, D, using dictionaries. Here option A, using nested lists, is the right answer. Question number 42. What will be the output of the following code? Python code, list1 is equal to, inside the square bracket we have written again square bracket 1 2 comma 3 4 in a square bracket 5 6 in a square bracket, print list1 of 1 1. So here options are A 3, B 4, C 2, D 5. Here you can observe we have got a nested list. So this particular list is a nested list, and 3 4 is another nested list, and 5 6 is nested list. So this index is called 0, and index number 1 and index number 2. Here we want to print the element whose index number is 1. So here you can observe broadly the outer list consisting of 3 4, and here 3 is having index number 0 and 4 is having index number 1. So I want to print list 1 of 1 1. So it is going to print 4. Hence option B is the right answer. Question number 43. How do you access the first element of the second list in a nested list? Option A, list 1 0 0, B, list 1 0 1, C, list 1 1 1, D, list 1 1 0. So what they have given is, how do you access first element of the second list in the nested list? Here second list whose index number is 1 and the first element whose index number is 0. So here you can observe option D, list 1 consisting of index number 1 0. Hence option D is the right answer. Question number 44. What will be the output of the following code? Python code, list1 is equal to, in a square bracket, and again in a square bracket we have written 1 2 3 comma, in a square bracket 4 5 6, square bracket 7 8 9. So these lists are called nested lists. Here 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 8 9 are nested lists, and print list 1 of 2. So 1 of 2 means what? Here index number of the first sublist is 0, next is 1, next is 2. Here we want to print list 1 of 2, that is 7 8 9. Here option C 7 8 9 is the right answer. Question number 45. How do you flatten a 2D list using list comprehension? Option A, item for sublist in list 1 for item in sublist. Option B, sublist for sublist in list 1 for item in sublist. C, item for sublist in list 1. Option D, sublist for item in list 1. Here option A, item for sublist in list 1 for item in sublist, is the right answer. I hope you understood all of these questions with their answers, and if yes, please write down in a comment as yes. And if you want to go through all these questions, then link is given in the description below. And thank you so much for watching this video.